Hi everyone, good night, good night, good night, good night. It's hot. It's hot. Um, I came upstairs, I'm getting ready to prep a canvas to a painting tomorrow. And I have to prep it from tonight because it has to dry overnight, and I thought that I'll share it with you guys. This canvas is one that I'm recycling. I'm recycling my canvases until I get these paintings and these creative stuff that I'm doing to a point where I feel like they're good enough, you know. So in the meantime, I'm trying to cut corners here, you know, because this hobby can really get expensive. So I'm gonna use normally it's called textured art, and what I have here is some compound. Normally they will use some kind of paste or something a bit milder, I don't know, but this is what I have laying around. And what you do here is you lay the material, the compound, I'm gonna call it the paste. You lay the paste on the canvas, and then you create some designs and stuff in it to, you know, what you want it to be like. Let it stay overnight or whenever for a period of time and dries, and when it dries, then you paint it in what color you want. Or if you don't want to paint it and you want to leave it neutral, make sure that you seal it because you don't want it, you know, cracking and falling apart. So I'm gonna paint mine. Don't know yet what the color is that I'm gonna paint it in, but I'm gonna lay the foundation tonight. All right, so watch me. And you don't need too much of a heavy layer, just enough that when you start creating the design, you know, or whatever pattern I should say you want, it will show once it's dry. So you're gonna cover the surface enough that you can, you know, create little designs and stuff in it. Okay. And guys, what I realized, especially today, I went around my kitchen and stuff, and I started looking for stuff that can accommodate, you know, doing this kind of stuff, right? And instead of always going out and buying things, because when you watch a video on YouTube, it shows you the kind of stuff that, you know, artists use. But there's a lot of things around the house. Because this that I'm using right now, I got this when I purchased a cake. For some reason, I don't know what I purchased a cake for, but we got a cake, and this came in it. It's a cake fork or whatever they call it, spatula or whatever. That's what I'm using. I ain't gonna go buy no spatula. Even the stuff that I use to create the designs. A lot of these things, it's around the house, you know. So be creative that way, and you're gonna find other things around the house that you can use to design stuff or to use in place of something that's as a beginner you don't need it yet. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm speaking for me. As a beginner, I don't think that certain tools I need yet. If I get to a point where I wanted to make this more professional, then yeah, I will invest in that kind of thing. But for now, just look around the house and see little things and, you know, utilize them, man. Alrighty. That's enough for what I intend to do. As what I didn't do, I don't even fully decide what I intend to do yet. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. Beautiful. You guys see that? It's a perfect circle right there. Okay. Perfect. And every time you get excess paste on the thing, you wipe it off. So you guys see where I'm going with this, right? So I'm going to go right around and just create that circle. Let me move this out of the way. Here, I kind of messy. I'm going to clean it up when I'm done. Alright. Okay. Okay. I like it. I like the way it came out. So I'm just gonna smooth on the edges, clean them up, and this is gonna dry. So you don't want excess, you know, falling on the side and drying up and making it too rough. Even though you're gonna rub it out with some sandpaper or an emerald board or something to kind of smooth out the edges that's sticking out, you know, before you paint it. But you kind of want to clean it up a bit. On this side, I think that this side looks more bigger. Okay. Yeah. So once I clean it up now, there's a lot that came off on that side. I will go ahead and put it down to dry, and then tomorrow I will be coming to you to do the finish work once it's dry. All right? See you then. Hi guys, so next morning the canvas is dry to touch, or dry enough to what I want it for, right? Alright, so I'm gonna take my time and kind of rub off the edges to give it kind of a smooth feel and any thing that's sticking out, you know, you just brush it. And when it comes to the top, if there's something that you have to take off or something that you need to get rid of, just slightly rub the top of it, okay? Don't rub it too hard like sandpaper, don't think. Just slightly get rid of the little edges. You know what I'm gonna say? I need to have this thing in focus for you guys to be able to see properly. Okay. It's not about me, it's about the painting. So all eyes don't have to be on me. Yeah, a little run over, and anything in the way, it will eliminate it. And then use my brush got messed up this morning. Use your brush. See much of them things come off. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna paint this in the Chakra colors, and these are all of the colors that I have that represents right now. And a little gold for adding. All right, so I have a light red, orange, yellow, green, blue, darker blue, and the purple, and a little gold. So all of these colors I'm going to be using on this canvas this morning. All right, so every now and then you see me peeping me like this. Don't pay me no mind. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to work on the orange one first. I'm going to put that in the middle, and I'm going to take my time and just, you know, just one with, and see how this is going to come out. Happy Sunday, guys. I got up this morning and get my station ready and make it look like, you know, it matters to me. All right. I need water. I didn't get any water. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, I can fill up later. Alright guys, let's get this party started. So, you know, so I think it's the red I'm supposed to start with. Come to me. The orange is supposed to be the second one. I'm starting with the red. I want to start with the red. Alright? I want to start with the red. Alright, so one thing you guys know about me is when I'm focused on something, I can hardly communicate and talk and answer questions, because like I said in my previous video, I am not somebody that can really multitask well. And if that makes me not as smart, that's alright. That's alright, because I know my capabilities, right? Alright, I'm gonna make this circle. And you want your paints then now in something like this that I'm doing, I want the paints to run into each other. So like how I have that red, I already have the orange here. So I'm just gonna continue around. And I'm not washing off the brush from the red. Oh shucks. To mix with the orange. I'm telling you something I can't multitask. I'm telling you something I can't multitask. Look at that. Instead of dipping it in the orange, I dipped it in the red. But anyway, so I didn't rinse off the brush because I want the continuation of the paint to flow into each other. Am I explaining it properly? I don't know. I just woke up like about 2 hours ago. Well, a long time that we wake up, we can't focus, right? Anyway, that's my excuse. But yeah, so I'm not rinsing off the paint brush, but what I will do is every now and then I will dip it in the water to get the paint a little more running. Nice. I think I'll go out somewhere with the orange. And these paints, these acrylic paints in the tubes, I'm gonna tell you, I really don't into the names of the brands and all of that stuff. Eventually, I guess I will get there. But I realized that the paints that are in the tubes are more pigmented and more and better to work with than the ones in the bottle to do this kind of work. This kind of work you need a thicker paint, and the bottle ones, them some of them tend to run it, and they are not vibrant. For some reason, they're just dull. So I like the ones in the tube. I bought a few of them from Walmart yesterday. They were on sale for $2.97. The Essential brand. Yeah. Okay, so now let's join in with the yellow. And again, not cleaning the brush, not washing the brush. Well, too much yellow is on it. Too much orange, and I need a little yellow. Yeah. So you know what the chakra colors are, right? They're for balance. To balance the entire body, you know, spiritually. And all these chakra colors, they have their meanings. Ask me what it is. I just know about root chakras and all of them stuff there. I do know about it, but to be honest with you, for my personal practice, you know, I know how to do certain things and how to and what they mean. But to be honest with you, I really can't remember everything right now to explain that to you guys, unless I'm in that mood where I'm doing a video wherein we're discussing, you know, that kind of ground. But for now, just understand that these are the chakra colors, and if you're interested to learn more about the balance of the mind, body, and spirit, you can read up some more about it. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about it, right? And I know that I should have known certain things. That's how I go. And then we can't really know everything. We just balance myself. How about that? And put a little more yellow in there because you see the orange there? The orange there is very vibrant and bright. Alright, after I go out on these two, and then I have the fan right next to me, so it's blowing, so these things are drying quick. Looking good so far. Chip a little water and let it run. Okay, so after the orange, so I did the red, orange, and yellow already. Time now for the green. And you know the funny thing is about the chakras is that everybody tends to have a different way of how they line the colors for some reason, or different shades and all of that. I don't know. So this is the one that I follow, and I make bracelets, right? Wrist bracelets and really calling wrist bracelets are on the wrist. Yes, okay, sorry guys. I make bracelets, and I have a lot of bracelets that are chakra bracelets like this, and this is a color pattern this is a color that I use. This is how I like to lay my colors for it in this order, but everybody have their own way of doing things, you know. Need some more green. I tell you, these colors are so vibrant. So vibrant. And guys, also understand that the patterns, the ridges that we make from the patterns here, they're deep. So use enough paint to get into the groove. Yeah. think I'm going to wet the brush and go over the yellow and the green to kind of blend it a little better. Have my little music in the background keeping me sane. Alright, I'm gonna kind of do some blending here. Because they call it the green take over the yellow a bit, and it's kind of blending it properly. Perfect. So you kind of want to see that transition. I don't know, it seems as if it's kind of hard to do on the textured canvas, you know. What do you think, guys? Alright. Let's go ahead with the blue. And I'm learning a few little things as I go along, because I used to have some the little containers, the little flat things that the colors that I put the colors in. I don't know the name of it. And I realized that I have to constantly cleaning them out every time I want to do something. So I saw somebody on YouTube, they use wax paper to lay a piece of wax paper to lay the paint on, and then when you finish and you're cleaning up, you just throw it away. You know? Some people might be looking at this and say, that is no chakra color, that is, you know what, my chakra color. My chakra color. I feel my chakra color this, so no go on. There's a nice flow to it. When there's enough paint on the brush, it glides very easy. So that's what I realized, and in order for me to let it flow, I have to put a lot of paint on it. Okay, I'm gonna blend. And guys, also be careful, because some colors create mud, you know. Yeah. A little bit more green for kind of blending that blue with the green. Right here, and then push it out. Okay. I'm loving it, guys. What do you think? I like it too. And if you guys have any tips, if anybody watching this and you guys have any tips, you know, I don't mind. Constructive criticism is something that I really don't mind. As long as it's gonna make me better, you know, criticize me per se. Well, that not look good and blah. Listen to me now. Listen to me now. Listen to me now. Yo, I like it, you know. I really like it. I really, really like it. For some reason, the green and the yellow is not behaving together. Not behaving. I come like say lime and I've no yellow. Alright, so I'm gonna dose it up with paint. Bring back the yellow. Okay guys, I have to clean up these brushes because the colors are kind of, I want to go back and blend that the orange and yellow, but it's, the green is popping up too much in this brush. I'm gonna change it and use another brush. Yes. All right. There it is. All right, so the next color is the, I think it's a darker blue. This blue is called ultramarine blue. Put a lot of paint on it now because, like I said, the glue absorb it. And maybe it's a compound, you know. Maybe it's the plaster that I use that absorb the color. Because think about when you're painting on a wall, how much coat, yeah, a paint you have to give the wall to cover all of that, the plastering and all of that. So yeah. So put the paint on it, guys. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use the gold till that's finish it. After I put the purple, I'm using the gold to kind of pop it, like, you know. All right, blending time. When it's blending time, you put a little bit of paint, a little bit of water on the brush to let the paint, okay, to let the paint flows better. Okay, that was a nice blend. That's a nice blend for the blue and the blue and the blue. Very nice. And when you dip in the brush into the water to do the blending, don't do too much water. Just okay. It's a little bit, just tip it, and then when you come up with it, you when you come up with it, you wipe it off on a piece of paper, a piece of cloth. Yeah. Beautiful. And try and get every little crevice and corners you can get, because like I said, because of the groove. And what I realize now, and you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about it because you have the little white peeking through now that it's drying. But you know what? Kind of look fun. It really look like the shabby chic look that I'm going for. It looks very nice in front of me. How does it look to you guys? Vibrant? Alright, so time for the purple. The purple. Give it a little more. A little bit more. Alright. You know what? I'm really gonna look it up and tell you guys what these chakra colors really are for. It's not fair for me to not tell you guys, introduce it to you guys and not tell you much about it. We're gonna discuss it in another video, to be honest with you, because I'm on a roll right now with this paint. So we can't go look that up right now. So what you guys doing this Sunday morning? Maybe for my breakfast. So yeah. Sunday morning I'm not cook Sunday afternoon, but I'm gonna cook breakfast. I'm gonna get nice breakfast because my hubby make me nice breakfast so Sunday morning time. That's a film contribution to the kitchen because he work very hard. I'm killing her with colors this morning. Killing her with colors this morning. Look at that. Go down another groove. Go down another groove. I'm so proud of me. Look at this. I really love the way it came out. Alright, a little blending. Very good, so. You know, it's easier to blend the darker colors than the light colors, I realize. Yeah. And because the darker colors, they're so close in color shades. Yeah. I really love it, you know, guys. I really, really love it. Okay, so now that me overpour this thing with so much colors, and the colors, look at that. Look at that, guys. It's beautiful. I'm gonna use now a little bit of this gold. The gold is very, very, very pigmented. Very strong. I love the gold on the canvas. It's very strong. The goal for me right now is just to basically, it's really not a part of the colors, the chakra colors, but it's just to bring the painting to life, you know, make it little exciting more. Oh, I'm more excited maybe with all them colors, I don't know, but I like the gold on it. And then I think I'm gonna finish it off with like a kind of brown color, like, you know, I don't know. Listen, so we're pretty on a masterpiece, don't it? I'll just finish, you know what, I'm gonna finish it off just with the gold. I'm just gonna finish everything off with the gold. It's a gold painting with the chakra colors in it. How about that? There you go. Still need more paint. The gold and the purple. Oh my goodness, it blends beautiful. Oh. I can't tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing, you know? Look at that. Yeah, tell me nothing. Blend up, blend up, blend up. Let's a bit more purple. Let's some more purple to carry out. Shucks. I guess may have broke too much, yeah? Alright, let me fix that in a minute. Okay. Oh yeah, I brought coconut sugar though. I think the tea. Chocolate tea. I don't know what it's about. What do you guys think? Alright guys, so I'm gonna go through now and just there are little parts that I see that needs touching up. You know, like so. And then right or so. Yeah. Don't feel me now. Just doing some little touching up and stuff. Ah, that's what I do. Okay. All right, so I don't think there's anything else I can do with it, and I hope that it looks as good to you guys as it does to me, because I'm very proud of it. I'm very satisfied with it. So I'm gonna leave it now to dry, and then I will see what the final result looks like once it's dry. I do love it. But thank you guys for sticking around, and See you next time. Bye.